rivalry?
Listen, first and foremost, I expect this to be a very competitive series between two good sides. What happens in the past, for me, that's history now, it's gone. I think what we have to do is, certainly from our perspective, is concentrate on what's in front of us. And remember what we're aiming for. I mean, it's obviously we're now in the build-up to what is an important competition in the World Cup. I think all teams now are sort of finalising their sides, their squads, giving experience. So ultimately that's what it is. We're building up to the World Cup, and it's great that we have such a good competition in front of us to do that, a great series to do that in. So as I said, I'm expecting a very exciting series. There's some dangerous players on both sides, so I think it'll be good fun. But as I said, what's happened in the past is history, and it's about what's in front of us now.
Next. Do you think it put under pressure the both teams there?
No, I think both teams, certainly from our perspective, Sri Lanka will be concentrating on our objectives, and we'll just worry about that.
Some of the struggling and transition period of Sri Lankan cricket, now the team looks well shaped up. Leading to the World Cup, how do you expect from this series?
To be fair, we've played some very good T20 cricket leading into this, so I expect that to continue. I expect us to continue to grow our game plans, continue to develop as a team and as players, and keep working hard towards that, and ultimately playing our own brand of cricket going into the World Cup. I mean, we are Sri Lanka, we want to play like Sri Lankans, and that's what we're going to aim to do.
Honor is going to play on, Honor is a very competitive team at their home. And what do you think? Who will be the favourite in this series?
Well, obviously, I'm going to say Sri Lanka are going to be the favourites. But listen, as I've already said, there is two good teams that will both be pushing very hard to win this series, because we're all building up to the World Cup now, so we want to start making sure that we're playing top cricket going into that. So as I said before, I expect this to be very competitive.
Asking you a slightly different topic, how is the atmosphere in Silver City, and will be there any impact on a match as Hazaranga missed 2 matches?
To be fair, it's my first time in Sylhet, and so far I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It's beautiful, and I think everybody, all our team have settled in very well here. The ground is great. We enjoyed we enjoyed 2 very good days practice here, and we had a great session under lights last night doing some fielding. So as I said, we've been made very welcome, so we're all very grateful for that, and we're looking forward to the game tomorrow. Listen, with Wanindu missing 2 matches, it's something that we have to deal with. Wanindu has accepted his punishment, and all we have to do now is move on. What it does do is create opportunity for other people within the squad to get great game time leading into the World Cup as well. So it creates opportunity to this as well, and that's how we have to look at it. Because we've seen in a World Cup, and Sri Lanka have experienced it, where it's not just the 11 on the field, it's a whole squad that take part in the World Cup, and at any given point they will all be called upon. So we have to make sure that everybody within that squad is ready for those games as and when they're called upon.
Coach, Pathum Nissanka rolled out series, so how could face this? How lost
Listen, Pathum is a big loss. I mean, we've seen, certainly in the last 7-8 months, he's become a very, very consistent player at the top of the order for Sri Lanka. And recently we've seen some super knocks from him, both in ODI cricket and in T20 cricket. The great thing is I don't think Pathum will be too long before he's returning to us, because he's a very valuable member of the squad and a very much respected member of this squad. So we're looking forward to getting back. But as I've said before, this also creates opportunity for people that we might not get that game time, but may be required, obviously, in the World Cup. So for me, it's going to provide someone else with game time.
Your thought on Silverwood wicket?
The Silverwood wicket, obviously, it's had a few games on it now. So it'll be interesting. I'm going to look back over some video footage of, obviously, the BPL games that have been played here. We're lucky we've had some people, within our playing group that have also played here as well. So we'll be sort of drawing on their experience of what the wicket. But the wicket looks fine, to be fair. From what I've seen of it today, it looks okay.
There is some green grass also.
There is some green grass on there, but I'm assured it'll just make the ball carry, which is great. I mean, as fast bowlers in there, as being an ex-fast bowler, I enjoyed watching the ball carry through to the keeper. And it was great the other night in the final. I watched the final, and the ball carried through nicely there as well. So I think it always makes it more exciting.
How you rate this Sri Lankan team? Is this a combination of young junior and senior players?
I do. I think we've got a good combination of both. We have a great mixture. Obviously, we have the senior heads in there with Angelo and people like that, and some very young, exciting players coming through. You know what I mean? So for me, we've got a great mix at the moment. There's a great energy level within the team. And more importantly, there's a real confidence and belief within the team as well, which is exciting for me. Having watched this sort of grow and flourish over the last, you know what I mean, sort of 2 years really, it's something that's been coming. And we're now starting to see the rewards for that, so hopefully we can keep pushing that on.
Coach, any hint about the playing combination for tomorrow?
No hint yet, but listen, selection's not finalised yet. It's something we'll be doing after the training's finished here today.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Have a great day. Thank you. Oh, that's